Alright, y'all, what's up? It's your dyoungdrift. I'm back at it with another video. Okay, today we got Bad versus Wild. This is episode whatever y'all gonna see from the title. But honestly, one thing I can say is, okay, like I gotta give the episode credit. Like this episode definitely was good. I want to say we didn't have no fights, but we honestly didn't need no fights for this episode. Like it just gave, and I think the reason that they gave so much was because we got to see the girls' personality. Like, first of all, we know these girls all have different personalities. We watched them on Bad Girls Club. We watched them on Baddies. So we already know what they're coming with. Compared to, like, if it's a new girl, like Blush or Tokyo Tony, the other lady that was just standing there, or the Double Mint twins, or the Double Dose twins, whatever the name was. Like, we don't really know them, so it's hard to really connect with them. So, yeah, so I think for the fact we actually know them, that's what made it good. So, yeah, let's get into it, though. So we got BGC versus the Baddies, and I was like, this should be good, and it was a good one. Okay, like they didn't disappoint. If I can't imagine this episode being boring, like I just honestly can't. The host come on saying, "What's up, guys and chess?" Y'all know how she do. She said they got more games, so I'm like, like we gonna see. And we actually got more games, which was good. Nelly Nunn come in the intro looking rejuvenated. Rolly looked different and good with her blonde weave. I was like, okay, we see the surgery's actually doing a little something. Team Bad has 7 people on it, and I'm like, is that normal? Do they usually have 7 people on the team? I think it's like 5, right? 5 a team or something, right? Because 7 against 7 was a lot. Like, we got Bree on Wild side, on the BGC side, and I was hoping that we got to see BGC Bree instead of Baddies Bree. And honestly, was Bree winning them fights because she was picking on a weak girl on BGC? Francesca? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because BGC Bree would have still ran up on Rolly the way that she did now. Like, I don't know what version of Bree we got, but yeah. They brought Janelle back, Jalen on BGC side, and I'm like, I know that's right, that's where she originally started from, it was good to see that. The host kept throwing shade at Megan and was like, Megan James' face move. We want to see Megan James' face move because it looked like it don't move lately. And then when Megan got off the sprint, and she was like, smile, your face has got to move at some point. And I was like, this is tough, but this is what the fans be saying. So this is tough though, honestly. Brother come out the van looking a mess, walking how she walks, like, and the host threw shade and I'm just like, like what was that? So they tried to show the beef between Natalie and Megan, and the beef gets really like minuscule, like little, because it's not beef up to like today. Like their beef is from Baddies season 1, like Atlanta. Like this is so old, so they don't really have beef that's up to today's date. Like, so they show the bad side with the Baddies, and Sydney was talking to them, and it seemed like the ladies were just like getting ready and pretty much like paying her dust. Secondhand embarrassment for Sydney, like, for sure. J Lil talks to her team, and she was like, we bad girls, we known for throwing hands. And Bree was like, I didn't throw any on Baddies, but bad girls, they know what's up, and we do know what's up. So I don't know, why did you come on Baddies having to get like a pep talk to throw hands at somebody? Like, you should have been checking people like you did on BGC. Like, I don't know, like Bree, the whole Baddies thing and her fighting at the auditions, and I don't know, it rubbed me the wrong way. I remember when 7 and Bree had beef from the season, and now they're on the same side. Like, this is iconic. Like, it's given for sure. Fresh Montana came out singing No Stylist. It's a song I used to jump to in 2018. So yeah, that should tell you a lot. However, I have to see him perform one day because he have a lot of bops, like Unforgettable. Like, he just featured on a lot of stuff that was really good. And we don't hear his music today, but like, he was really good. So I have to see him perform at least once. I see Armand Wiggins in the crowd. Then we get the Baddies coming out. Natty comes out trying to twerk. looking stiff. I was like, girl, and now they actually can twerk. Like the videos of her on Instagram and like when she with the Baddies Caribbean, she can actually twerk. But her trying to twerk as the first girl to come out, it was like, no. Wild Side comes out. Well, Wild Side comes on stage or whatever, and Kat, she giving more energy than she ever gave on her season of Baddies, talking to Natalie. Like, she was saying, like, she a bad girl's OG. Seven looked pretty small, and she wore a shirt with some pants and heels. Like, you didn't want to come sexy? Like, I guess she's mom now, but like, I like over the episode, like it fairly got better with me. Like it gradually got better with me, but she was cute though. But like it was kind of underwhelming what she was wearing. First game was called Bad Bingo, and the first thing they say is, let a man, you know, nut in you, and you took a plan B. That was wild. So the girls up here running, you know, trying to get the bingo cards or whatever. Megan face looked irritated. Like, in some scenes, like, she just had, like, a straight face. Like, she was, like, it was just, like, a straight face in some scene. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's RBF or what. Sydney putting her bingo ball in the wrong spot. So, some girls end up tumbling over each other, and Natalie comes out there fake fighting, like, hoping it's not, like, another episode, a rerun of TT and Vanity. When, what's that girl, that singer name, the one that got married or whatever? Ayanla. I don't know her name. I forgot her name. I guess shit that irrelevant, but yeah. The singer girl, like with the fake fighting and all that, like it gave TT and Vanity tease. Like, no. It's like they was fighting to put the balls on a bingo spot. Like, say if Black had a ball on there, like Pink would knock it off, and then Black would put it back on there, and it just like they was fighting over a spot. Like, I feel like the game was kind of a little bit unorganized and honestly not thought out all the way. Because, yeah, they was fighting to put spots, like their ball on the spot, honestly. And I kind of wonder, like, is the girl just getting up just to get up when they saying stuff? You know, is that lying? But honestly, I don't think they were lying for real. I was rooting for the bad girls, Team Wild. When it asked who tasted truffle butter and I see Scotty get up, I'm like, I bet you was a freak. Like, we're Aquarius, but we just know Scotty get down with the get down. Like, you could tell from her gap, like, that girl's a freak. When it asked who had a threesome and I see Kat and Seven get up, I was like, God, hey, let me know something. Sydney is steady doing too much. She kept saying she like balls, how she sucked deep from the back, how she got thousands of threesomes on her OnlyFans. Like, girl, I like you, but it's giving secondhand embarrassment. Like, the stuff you do is overboard. Like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that much. You know what I'm saying? You can still be funny. Like, it was only one thing in the episode that made her funny to me, and I'm gonna get to that. So, the game says, get up if that's your real hair, and Saya and Jayla get up. But tell me why Janelle got up with them. Like, I need to hear your reason on why did you get up, Janelle? Because I know you had like some stupid reason on why you got up. Like, I need to know your reason there, like, for sure. They say you get up if you have more than one baby daddy. Natalie pumps fake, like she almost runs, and then Kat is the only one up. I hope I said that right. Get up if you have more than one baby daddy. But yeah, Natalie pump fakes, and then Kat gets up. And she's the only one up there. And I'm like, like, this is tea. Like, Round 2 is called Name That Trick. They're going to give you the name or quote. And you have to do your best impersonation or guess what that person is. So they call her Bree and Rolly, right? Next thing you know, Bree runs up on Rolly and is immediately parked by Rolly. Like, the fight didn't last for 2 seconds. Like, Bree ran up and then she got automatically on the ground. Like, she got put down. Like, the only thing that counted for Rolly was her wig, and she was still standing tall or looking over Bree. Like, round one was just not it. So they fight again, and Bree was actually like sticking with her, but Rolly just ended up like slanging her to the ground and got the mopping her up. Rolly says to Bree, we could have been did this in the street. B, you live in Vegas. They fight again, and Bree was honestly sticking with her, but the only thing like Rolly kept doing to her was like, grabbing her by her hair and like slanging her everywhere. So yeah, but however, she didn't get on the floor the third time. Then out of nowhere, Rolly and Brie up here fighting, and then Sydney Star like going like like act like she hitting Rolly twice. Like that was the only funny part to me. Like Sydney Star somewhere, and she came out of nowhere, bro. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like that part had me dead. Bree and Sydney Star go backstage. Seven go backstage for a little bit. They call Tasiki and Cat up, and they're told to do Cardi B quotes. Now Tasiki, ain't gonna lie, mama, it was cringe. Acting and trying to do impersonation is not for you, mom. Mariah Lynn had to tell her what to say, and then Kat gave her impression. Yeah, Mariah Lynn had to tell Tasiki what to say, right? Right. Let me make sure I got these notes right. Excuse cringe. Who team was Mariah Lynn on? No, Mariah Lynn had to tell Tasiki what to say, and then Kat gave her impersonation. And honestly, I think Kat did better, but they get a point to Tasiki. Next round, we got Saya versus Seven. That's doing impersonation of Megan. And Saya was running around saying something. And I don't know what she was saying. I don't know what she was doing, but I was like, what? And then with the help of the baddies, Seven asked, do anybody want to fight? Like how Megan did it, and she got the point. Mariah Lynn and London is up next. Mariah automatically knew what to do for Ice Spice, obviously, because Mariah Lynn is from New York, you know. Cardi's from New York. You know, they just all from New York. So I would expect that from Mariah Lynn. Then London just honestly copies what Mariah Lynn said, and I was dead because it was like, just seemed like a Southern girl, like from Alabama, trying to act like Ice Spice, like talking about, she shaking like jelly. Whatever she said, like, it just had me dead. She shaking like jelly, something like that. But I'm still shaking in a jelly. Something she said, like, but Baddies got the point. Jayla and Scotty comes up to do the impression of Natalie Nunn. Jayla goes off and she was like, we get into the bag. And I was ready to see what Scotty was going to do next because I know they're real close to Natalie. And Scotty just comes up and gets the vape and blows smoke in Jayla's face. And I guess that's from Natalie doing like the smoking meme or the smoking when she got. So yeah, they got the point. Megan and Natalie get called up and they have to do their best Oprah impersonation. And honestly, I was like, what the hell? Like, how they supposed to Oprah? And the only thing we know from Oprah is I don't know what she was saying. I think she was saying I don't know. But I'm gonna get into what the baddie said. But anyways, what I would have did if I just said do Oprah impression, I would honestly just quoted some Color Purple stuff, and they would probably been like, what is he talking about? I'm just being real with y'all. But now that comes up and she's saying, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. And then so Megan comes up and she was like, you get a baby, you get a baby, you get a baby. And Baddies got a point. Like Megan just literally copied her. So right now it's a point versus a point. Right now it's 1 versus 1. Round 3 is called Grope the Rope. And I'm just so happy that round 3 wasn't Keep It a Stack. Like, Keep It a Stack is I get it, but like, you know, it's gonna lead to fights. It's honestly played out to me, and like every time I hear Keep It a Stack, I just be like, oh, here we go. So it's basically like tug a rope with some little slime balls in the middle. So if you fall over, you land like some slime balls. And when I saw Team Baddies, I already knew automatically that they had Natalie, they had Tasiki, and they had Rolly Big Ass on the team. Girl, you know how this is gonna go. So as I expected, round 1, the bad girls instantly fall in. Round 2, the Baddies took it like, again, very quick. The bad girls instantly fall in. So the score is 2-1. Baddies are leading and bad girls got 1. And I'm like, I don't know how I want to win because when you think about it, Baddies is great, but like the bad girls are good as well. So hey, I was cool either one winning. Final round is a bonus round called Stand On Business, where they address beef that they have with each other. They give each person 15 seconds on the mic to do whatever or say whatever. Honestly, I don't know if I want to go through all this because it wasn't really like no beef or anything like that. Yeah, they were just, saying stuff. Natalie says, y'all hoes thought y'all was going to come and do y'all big one. Y'all got dragged. Saya says she don't want to roast the girl. She'd rather taste it. Like, Megan says, Saya, we heard you were straight for pay. you know, it wasn't really like no beef, so I guess I'll skip past that. All right, let's get to the ending. Okay, so Nick, he all of a sudden says, I think we have a winner. And I'm so happy that he didn't ask the crowd, like, who y'all think won? Excuse me, like he always do. And Bad Side finally won a game. Like, about time, because they have never won up until now. So they go backstage, and I'm like, uh-oh, I already know it's gonna get cracking. Like, when they go backstage, after the show is over, oh, it's gonna go down, like, for sure. Okay, so Megan checks on Bree, and Bree says, you wanna know why I'm mad? Because that beat pull his hair. I don't know if Bree really known for, like, coming from the shoulders. I don't really know. I think Bree will pull her too. I think Bree pulled her before. I don't know. But so on the bad side, like, comment let me know if y'all think, if y'all think, or if y'all know Bree pulls hair too. Like, I don't know. So on the bad side, Roy tells Sydney run up. Sydney Star's like, oh, you think I won't? So they try to swing at each other. Scotty breaks it up. And then next thing you know, Mariah Lynn jumps in and like pushes Sydney back, and she tells Sydney, you done lost your mind. I'm not gonna hit you, I told you. And then Rolly pushes Mariah Lynn out the way, and then they get the banging. So in the middle of them banging though, they end up stopping, and like Sydney just got her hands up, and then they commence again to start fighting again. Rolly said like, Lord, like, Lord, like, it was too easy. Like, it's an easy dub. Like, Sydney Star, what are you doing? Rolly, why? At the end of the day, Sydney Star is a man. So I give him Marlon was saying, like, you really tripped out, like you done lost your mind. But I don't know. Sydney Star don't be fighting for it though. I feel like Sydney Star is strong as hell. That's what I honestly feel like. So French Montana comes out with his lookalike hype man. They end up performing Don't Stop. And one thing I can say is when French Montana does this, like, that, it do something to me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But yeah, this is my review for Bad vs. Wild. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, as I do these reviews. I do reactions. Baddies Caribbean on the way. This your boy dyoungdrift. We are out. Peace.